Good. Well, I think in games like this, big rivalry games, a lot of emotion, playing on the road, be a very emotional environment that we play in. That it's really important that players can stay focused on the task at hand, focus on the details and the communication of things that they have to do to execute, regardless of what the noise level is or where we're playing or whatever. I think that's really, really important in a game like this. I like to send out our deepest condolences to, Cecil Hurt's family, friends, all the people who enjoyed the columns that he wrote through the years. I know it was his, passion to do a great job in terms of how he covered, Alabama athletics. He was a good friend. He was actually a trusted companion to me. I confided a lot of things in him. He never violated my trust. I thought the guy was one of the brightest, neatest big picture thinkers, ever that I've been associated with in the media environment. Truly just loved the guy, loved his sense of humor, loved the way he went about his work, and he'll certainly, be missed by all of us. But our thoughts and prayers and condolences go out to his family. I'd also like to wish everybody a really, happy Thanksgiving. I think this is a time of the year when, we all should have gratitude for all the things that we have in our life. That's what we give thanks for. Family, friends, relationships, opportunities that we've been given that sometimes seem like a burden, but yet they're a blessing. I just like to wish everybody out there a really happy holiday, this time around. So, our plans for tomorrow for our players are, we move practice up an hour. Some of the guys that live close by can get out early enough to have Thanksgiving dinner at home. Some guys have it here with their family. And the coaches have the rest of the players, come to their house for Thanksgiving dinner and be a part of, our family. So we're going to have a nice group at our house, which we always enjoy. And Miss Terry always does a great job of making those guys feel at home.
Okay. With that, we will start with Nick Kelly in Tuscaloosa.
This time last week, you mentioned a few guys had the case of poor knees. What's the response been like in practice this week from last week?
I think the players have had good energy in practice and had pretty good focus. So you never know until you get to the game. I know we got a lot of guys that are banged up, like every team does at this time of the year. So it gets a little bit harder to stay focused on, doing your job if you're going to focus on, what's ailing you. But, we have a lot of guys that have a lot of mental toughness and are able to play through those types of things. So, but it's been good so far.
We'll go to Mike Rodak in Birmingham.
What have you seen from Dallas Turner and from Drew Sanders after Drew has come back from his injury?
Drew's doing fine. It's a little bit tougher for him to use that hand, especially when he's playing with that cast on his hand, but I think he's getting more accustomed to it. He's getting more confident in it. Dallas Turner has done a really nice job for us, being a freshman. He's gained a lot of confidence, a lot of experience. He doesn't make a lot of errors in the game. He's a smart guy, he prepares the right way. So, we feel like all three of those guys can play winning football for us and, with will.
A couple more here. We'll go to Charlie.
Hey, Coach. You mentioned guys being banged up. Just how has DJ Dale progressed through the week since that knee issue on Saturday?
Yeah, he practiced today. So, he probably wasn't 100%, but I think this is something that, will get better and better. So we'll just, see how he progresses.
Finish up with Tony.
Nick, a lot has been said about Bryce Young's production. What about his ability to just his decision making, especially throughout the season? How has that improved?
Well, I think that decision making is what sort of promotes production. I think because he's well prepared, we've had good plans on offense, and he does a great job of executing it. And his decision making and judgment is what leads to the production, that we have. Poor judgment leads to bad plays, and he only had a couple of those, and so that's a really good batting average, and that's why he's got the production and had the performance that he's had, because of his choices and decisions and making good decisions based on the preparation and being able to go out there on the field and recognize what to do quickly and delivering the ball accurately. And he's done an outstanding job of that all year long. He had, exceptional stats in the last game, but the other players around him played well, so that contributed to it as well.